You got the boat. Come get him. Holy. Go. Today I'm going to smoke some yellowtail. This is some of the yellowtail that we caught during our Cajun Island fishing trip. I got 2 yellowtail. The guys got about 25 or so. We all split up the fish at the end of the trip, so everybody got a fair share. And I'm really thankful. Thanks, guys. So today I'm going to smoke on the Traeger. This is the 575. I've had this Traeger for most of the year. I've run through 4 bags of pellets already. And right now I'm on mesquite. Mesquite seems to be the one I like the most. It has a high concentration of smoke flavor into the meat. I do want the meat to have a flavor of smoke to it. I have used the apple, the hickory, and the signature blend, but I feel that the mesquite is the one I like the most right now. All right, let's go ahead and walk through the steps. We're gonna do a little marinade, cut the fish up, and get it on the grill. And here's some of that beautiful fresh yellowtail that we caught at Cajun Island. I have 4 really nice high quality fillets, and I'm going to cut the fillets into 3-inch chunks, big enough to eat for a single serving and small enough that the smoke can penetrate into the meat. So I get the fish all chopped up into nice pieces, and let's move on to the marinade. So for the marinade, it's going to be a mix of sweet, salty with a little bit of spice. So I'm going to start with 1.5 cups of brown sugar. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of granulated garlic, and 3 tablespoons of a Cajun Life chicken rub. It might be weird that I'm using chicken rub. It does have a subtle kick to it, and I do want a little heat to be mixed in with the sweet and saltiness of the smoked fish. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of Kikkoman soy sauce for that salty profile. I'm also going to add a little bit of orange juice to give it a citrus profile, and I'm going to dilute that with 3 cups of water. I'm going to mix the contents in the bag. I'm going to make sure they're all combined, and now I'm going to start adding the fish. Make sure there's enough liquid to cover all the fish. I'm going to seal it up. I'm going to double bag it so that it doesn't leak out into the refrigerator, and I'm going to let this marinate for 24 hours. Now this has been 24 hours of marination. I'm rinsing off all that marinade so it just leaves the fish. You can see the color that it's taken on. That's due to that soy sauce. Once the fish is washed off, you want to set it on a rack with a fan on it for 2 hours. This will create a film on the fish, what is called pellicle. The smoke, color, and flavor will adhere better to the fish when there's a pellicle skin. We have the Traeger 575 pulled out and ready to go. Let's go ahead and add some more of those mesquite pellets. We're going to turn on the Traeger. We're going to fire it up to 180, ignite it, wait 15 minutes for it to warm up, and then we'll add our fish. Right before we put these on the grill, I'm going to add this Wig Wam Smoke. I picked this up when I was in Washington visiting Jeff. It's a very, very good mixture of flavors, but I think it's going to do really well on this fish during the smoking process because it has that brown sugar, and that brown sugar is going to give it a little bit more sweetness. The grill is ready, so we're going to go ahead and get those fish on, space them out so that the smoke can surround the meat, and we're going to leave this on 180 for 2 hours. After 2 hours, the fish is looking great. It's taken on a really deep color due to that mesquite, that soy sauce, that brown sugar. Everybody can do this a little differently, of course. I've run through several different batches of smoking this yellowtail. This recipe happens to be my favorite, but you can definitely experiment and look for some variations when you're trying out your recipes. I suggest you smoke in small batches so that you have a chance to try out different flavors over the fish. I definitely say successful overall. The only thing is, I wish I had more fish to smoke. That little pile is gonna go down pretty quick. Hopefully this recipe helps you in your quest to grill or smoke yellowtail or different types of fish. If you do make this recipe, put in the comment section how it tasted for you. Thanks for all your support. Give us a subscribe or like if this helped you out in any way, and we'll see you in the next one.